Us now to talk about this historic moment, something that is going to be a major milestone in India's space journey from the time that it started on a bullock cart really to now. We have Payal Sharma. She's Associate Project Director, Bharatiya Antariksh Station, which basically means India's space station, and Deputy Project Director Gaganyaan, joining us from Ahmedabad. Well, I believe congratulations are in order for you. We all have had a stake in Group Captain Shukla's return to Earth, but it's much more closer to home for you, isn't it? So just tell us how it feels right now.
So from all of ISRO, actually, we are immensely proud to welcome Mr. Subbansu Shukla back after his participation in Axiom Mission 4 to the ISS. So his journey marks a historic step for India as he becomes the first person to gain first-hand experience aboard ISS. Actually, Subhanshu played a very important and key role in operating Indian design payloads in the microgravity experiments, and whatever the insights he is bringing back are incredibly valuable for our human spaceflight program, which are upcoming. That is the Gaganyaan and Bharati Antariksh stations. So, actually, from the understanding how astronauts live and work in the space to the intricacies of the international crew operations, and so this mission has expanded ISRO's practical knowledge in a big way. So, if we say this is not just like his personal milestone, so it's like a moment of pride for the full country. His experience is definitely going to contribute in our upcoming missions because that is very beneficial if you see in the crew training and the operations and a lot of human factors which are there because if you see the different scenario between the being in the ISS and being on the ground, though we provide all the habitable conditions like whatever the mother nature gives us on the earth, but the very crucial thing is if you see the microgravity, which impact the human body in a lot of way, physiological, psychological, in a many ways. So a person from our team, from our nation, he has spent a lot of time there, so he has a very lot of hands-on experience. It is going to help in a lot of ways. So, and it is a really a pride moment for full ISRO team, full India, and we are very happy for his safe return. And in future, we also expect that he is going to contribute in our missions in a major way. He's going to play a very key role in our missions because he's having all the hands of knowledge. So I'm expecting that and if you see the experiment which he has done, the India has designed a total 7 experiments for the Subhanshu, and he is conducted in a well way. If you see the prime experiments where the human biology and the agricultural. So because in the long-term human missions, these are going to be the key factor. So he has done the experiments for the skeleton studies and impact on the bones. Then he has done a very beautiful experiments, right? That methi and moong sprouts. So he had he had grown those sprouts there, like how they are going to like what is the difference between if we are going to have a sprouts on the earth and on the space. Then one experiment he has done, like there are a lot of human machine interfaces there on board. Let's say from where the astronaut has to operate the vehicle or ISS, a lot of operations. So once you are in the microgravity, your stress level is so high, your cognitive ability will get down.
Yes.
So these effects on the human body. So he has studied these effects, like what is going to affect our gaze, then our psychological, like cognitive status. These all studies he has done actually. So this is going to help us to train our astronaut in the future. And definitely once you are having your already experience, you are already having the lessons learned. So it trims your timeline once you are going for such type of missions, because we are already having the lessons learned. We are already having the data. We are already having the results. Directly he has observed all these things. So in that way, it is going to help us.
Wonderful. Were you nervous at any point today or yesterday when the undocking happened? Because even in those 22 and a half hours that entire journey took, there was one phase, there was a blackout too. Everybody knew that there will be a blackout, but still, a blackout is a blackout. It leaves you in a bit of a quandary.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. These blackout situations, now these are definitely, especially for the family, if you see. So definitely for us also. Definitely, it's challenging situations. You are no having no contact. You are not even aware what is going to happen. And lighter side, the way all the astrological aspects are there. Now that 2025 is a year of so many things. So a
Yes.
little tension was definitely there, but I'm really very happy. Full ISRO team is happy that he has safely returned to the Earth. He is going to soon. He is going to be among us and are going to like guide us in a lot many ways.
Astrologically speaking, I guess Saturn has gone retrograde today, so
Yes.
but we're not here to talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
leave
yeah.
that
Sure, sure.
to other people, other experts of astrology. But just tell us now that Group Captain Shukla is back. He will have to, of course, re-acclimatize to being on Earth, and we can only expect him back perhaps after India's Independence Day, maybe on the 17th of August, as was indicated by the Science and Tech Minister. What plans are in place which involve him as well, his physical presence in India, which will ensure that the two projects that you're part of will make rapid progress?
Yeah, so we are eagerly waiting for him once he get acclimatized because a long exposure in the microgravity and first time definitely it was his first flight. So he has affected a little crude way because initially also he having some health issues on board. It was his first exposure. So soon he's come back. We are planning completely to grab him because we have to have a lot of knowledge from him because he's a suppose in our future mission Bharatiya Antrish Station, like in Gaganyaan it is a 7 day mission. It is a very small exposure for the astronaut but equally crucial. And in our future mission, if you see that Bharatiya Antrish Station and our lunar missions, where we are also planning the habitat in the on the lunar surface and all. So these experiences are going to add a lot of vital knowledge because
Hmm.
if you see primarily the effect of microgravity, because as a ISRO we are at par in our engineering things. We are already expert in launching our satellites. These satellites work for 15 to 20 years, so we don't have anything. But whenever the human factor involves, if you see, now for our these astronauts are the payload, and to handle these, uh, to provide the safe habitable environment for them to so that they can, because it's not something you are sending a man in the space. You are sending a man in the space just to perform some crucial task which you are not able to perform on the ground at first place. So they have to first, their physical, mental, every condition has to be at the right place so that they can perform, after they can perform a certain task. So once the Subhanshu is back, so definitely he is the he is going to the key man who is going to train the further astronauts. He is going to build the next team of the astronauts in the India and
Yes.
definitely help us to create a good astronaut training facility on the ground and a good habitable environments and habitable these habitats on board, and that's all. So in
Right.
that way it is going to help.
Right, right. Tell us. I mean, I'm sure there will be a full debriefing of Group
Yeah.
Captain Shukla to ensure that he shares all the knowledge that he's gathered, all the experience that he's gathered aboard the ISS. But tell us, in terms of both the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, which is India's space station, and Gaganyaan, the manned space flight, the knowledge that Group Captain Shukla is expected to share, how will that help ensure that the timelines that have been determined for these missions they are stuck to, or perhaps they're even advanced, and all the plans that have been put in place, the budgets that have been put in place, they could they also be impacted?
uh, Impact, actually we have already our estimates and we were already in touch with those agencies already, so it's not like that. Definitely it is going to help because one thing you are communicating and you are getting some information through document exchange and all, and one thing you are having a physical exposure, definitely it create a difference, a lot of difference. So once Subhanshu will back, definitely it is going to uh, a training part, astronaut training part, because he has trained, immensely. He has trained. He has got a exhaustive training.
Hmm.
So that part is definitely going to affect. We are going to expedite, and we are going to refine the engineering, that training part, definitely.
Okay. All right.
Canada.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Payal Sharma, Associate Project Director, Bharatiya Antariksh Station, and Deputy Project Director, Gaganyaan, two critical space projects that India is right now looking forward to taking forward with the help of Group Captain Shukla, as and when he's back in India sometime around the middle of next month. Thank you for talking about it.
Thank you.